Hi guys, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the Cup Championship on GT Sport. This is race 3, but this one is the top 5 reversed and everyone else in the order that they finished the first race, and obviously they still carry the weight. So Jamo in 5th place with the most weight, 200 kilos on board. Neil with only 40 kilos on in pole position. Here we go, getting ready for a start. We're going around the other way this time, Yamagiwa, but it's the reverse track, and we're off. Good start by everyone. Good start by Neil and Seat 1. Good start by Twilight, looks like, as well, as we come down towards the first corner. Neil's in the lead into turn 1. Cyrus trying to go around the outside. Seat 1 on the inside. Task 1 trying to go around the outside of people as well. Seat 1 a bit of a twitch there with Cyrex. As we go down towards the next corner, we're almost 3 wide in the background. Rodders, Jamo and Task 1, 3 wide. This is going to end in tears as Task 1 goes over the curb and just about gets ahead of Jamo. And now he's challenging Callum up the hill. Meanwhile, Neil's gone. Neil's just flown away. Callum goes to the inside of Task, and Bidzster's trying to follow him through as well. Oh, a little bit of contact there as Callum tries to give him the hip and shoulder to get through, but no way through there. Task 1 gets to run down the hill. So as you go down the hill then, Neil's in front from Cyrex, Twilight in 3rd, and Callum and Task 1's out of control as you go into the chicane and out of the chicane. Everyone up the hill, everyone cleanly through that bit. Oh, I think Mr. Slow One's had a bit of a contact in the further back, and so has Nick Ash. The two Team Yellow teammates pass each other into the long radius right now. It's not the long radius left, it's the long radius right. Up the hill, you don't want to lose any speed. This is one circuit where the weight will become an issue, as Jamo's finding out, because he's gone right backwards in this one. As Bidzster and Callum are quite close together, and Task 1's trying to catch up to Seek, and Callum's catching up to Task. Beautiful lines through there from Bidzster and Callum. As Callum goes to the outside, Bidzster goes to the inside. It's going to take 2 cars in one move. Incredible move by Bidzster. Callum, again, another incredible move, trying to get around the outside of Task 1, but can't make it stick. Bidzster goes around the outside, so up the inside of 2 cars. Brilliant stuff. Bidzster's always good in a battle, but Task 1's not giving up. He's having to defend hard, Bidzster, this time. Task 1 does not give up from a fight. He gets stuck in there, and he's getting stuck in there. He gets a hip and shoulder to the reigning champion. There he is, Task 1, doing quite well in these first few races. A few people have been told from the previous championship just to try and calm things down a bit, especially when it comes to the wheel-to-wheel racing. Try not to go for too many ambitious moves, but it's good to see that the racing's still there in a lot of people, as Task 1's not willing to let Bidzster go. Meanwhile, TY's there, and then Jamo's all the way back there with maximum ballast on. So again, the ballast is taking effect in this championship, and especially on this kind of circuit. Oh, Twilight's got a bad line into there. Seat 1's going to catch him up, and so's Bidzster as well. And Bidzster's going for the same move again. We're trying to go around the inside of 2 cars, 3 wide as we come up to the long radius left. Right. And Bidzster does it again up the inside of 2 cars. Incredible move by Bidzster. Good racing instinct. But Twilight's not giving up. He's going to go around the outside of Seat 1. He says, no, you don't, Sunshine. You've got to try harder than that. Task 1's joined the party. So's Callum. 5 cars into 1 almost. Into the left, right. One little mistake in this section could make you lose a whole load of positions. But everyone gets through there quite well as Callum looks for the move on Task 1. Task 1 goes up the inside of Seat 1. Belgian on Belgian. And gets through. Callum tries to follow. Seat can't quite make it stick. So the 2 teammates, Callum and Seat, close together as we go across the line. Neil and Cyrex still at the front. Bidzster in 3rd place now. Into the first corner. Seat 1 having a little look up the inside of Task 1, but no way through there. TY's up to 7th now. Good job there by TY. He's getting stuck back in. Twilight in 4th. Good little scrap this at the back. Beautiful racing. Twilight got a duff line out of there, so TY's going to look to make a move as well. Twilight having to defend from Task 1. Seat 1 up the inside of TY into the hairpin. So Seat 1 gets 6th place, TY down to 7th. Callum right behind TY waiting for any mistakes, trying to follow his teammate through. As we go to the chicane. Oh, Bidzster, a bit of a wild line over there on the chicane. I thought I saw some dust fly up, but we're all good. Oh, Twilight's off. Twilight's off. He's going to lose a whole heap of positions now. He's got a bad run up the hill. Everyone passing him. One mistake on this track and you go completely backwards. Even Jamo might even get a stab in here, because even with maximum ballast on. Here goes Jamo. Jamo goes through in the Demon Tweaks car. There's Callum and TY in seat 1 close together now. Brilliant racing in this. This is exactly what you can expect from LPB racing. As Twilight gets a bad line, and Nick Hash goes around the outside, and so does Rodders. Rodders getting stuck in there. Good job there by Rodders, up to 10th position. Nick Hash closing up now. So Team Yellow on the uprise. Nick Hash using all the track and a bit more. Meanwhile, up at the front, Bidzster's caught Cyrex up. That'll be a battle to watch in the next few laps. Meanwhile, TY and seat 1 side by side. Brilliant racing this. We're almost halfway through and I'm almost losing my voice. It's brilliant stuff. As we go up down to that bit, as Neil, Cyrex and Bidzster are close to the lead now. So it looks like Neil and Cyrex finally the weight taking its toll. Bidzster, no weight on board. Now let's see how this pans out. Bidzster's up the inside trying to get a decent run on Cyrex, but I don't think he's alongside enough yet. Meanwhile, Task 1 still 4th. TY's up to 5th around the outside of seat 1. Brilliant move. As Callum is coming under attack from Jamo as well, but we'll just go back to the leaders. I think Cyrex has just got a bit wide there. He's got a duff line and Neil's off as well. Oh, didn't contact. Neil's off as well. Biz has been given a gift. Straight into the lead, and I would imagine with no weight he's going to pull away. Cyrex now up into 2nd position, Neil all the way back down to 3rd. All those cars, Cyrex and Neil making a mistake at the same time, and Bidzster takes the lead. Incredible stuff. As we go up the hill towards the left right section, the two Belgians going side by side, seat 1 and Task 1. Both of them not giving an inch as we go through this left right. Callum closing up on his teammate, seat 1. Doesn't want to defend too much from his teammate, but again, they are racing for each other as well as the team. So they've got every right to battle each other. There's Cyrex now and Neil. Neil goes up the inside of Cyrex into turn 1. Neil's up the inside of Cyrex. Cyrex gives him room on the outside. Goes round the outside, tries to keep the speed. He's got the inside for the next corner. Still side by side for second place. Cyrex up the inside into this next corner. Neil's going to have to fold in behind. TY in 4th, Task 1 5th. Callum 6th, Nick Hash is up into 7th now. Seat 1's gone backwards. Seat 1 goes backwards and he looks like he might even get caught by Jamo at this rate. So Seat 1, there's some kind of problem there. So Bidzster still at the front from Cyrex and Neil. He's not pulled away as much as I thought he would, but still he's in the lead. Cyrex in 2nd. And here come the others. TY, Task 1, Callum and Nick into the chicane. Callum with a really good run through there. Will he be able to get close to the back of Task 1 coming up the hill? The answer is no. Still the same gap. Not able to close in enough on that particular corner. Into the long radius corner. Callum keeping it tight, right up behind Task 1, waiting for any mistake to be made. Up and over the brow of the hill. Down this hill. Very hard to control the car through here. The back end just wants to step out. But again, everyone managing the speed very well as Jamo goes up the inside of Twilight. Brilliant move into those left-right corners. I think Callum's done it. Callum's gone up the inside of Task 1. We can't get to Callum. There he is. Callum's gone up the inside of Task 1 and he's left the door open for Nick Hash as well. But that's going to help his teammate Seat 1 close up if they're all battling, which is good. Just almost 3 wide into the first corner. Incredible. Callum on the brakes. Task 1 folds in behind. Nick Hash has a little poke at Task 1, but he's on the wrong side for the next corner going up the hill. Unless he decides to back off and go for the run, which I think he's going to do. Yeah, backs off. Task 1 goes in and Seat 1 hits Nick. Seat 1 hits Nick, spins him right round. Oh no, he's waiting for Nick to rejoin. That was, well, ambitious to say the least, but we'll get a replay on that. Okay guys, here's a replay on board with Seat 1 to see what happened between him and Nick Hash. So you see Task 1's up the inside of Nick into that corner, then Nick will slow down And then Seat1 goes, carries a lot of speed, hits Nick in the side and spins him right round. But he does gentlemanly wait for him. But I don't know if that contact was necessary there or not. Oh, Rodas goes straight through the middle of Nick Hash there. And then we wait for Nick Hash to rejoin and continue. So as we come back from that replay then, Bidzster in the lead. There he is, going through shot. Cyrex is off in second place. Neil's going to catch him up here. That chicane catching a lot of people out because you've got to scrub off all the speed and try and get through the corner. And Neil takes second place. Thank you very much, he says. And now it's Neil chasing Bidzster. So that chicane catching a lot of people out in this race. There's Task 1 in 6th. A bit more spread out now. I think a few people have been off. So obviously Nick Ash and Seek had their little moment as well. So Rodder's up to 9th place. There's Mr. Slow, struggling a bit with this layout, but again still trying hard to finish first. First you must finish. So good job there by Mr. Slow on keeping it consistent as always. And we've got a car off. TY's off. TY spun round. Don't know if he was assisted or it was just his own mistake, but he's rejoining the track. There he goes, just rejoining. So we'll get a replay on that. Okay, here's a replay of what happened to TY. So we're just watching him come into this left-right section. So he goes around the first bit, fine. And then he goes around that bit, he's still okay. Gets a bit sideways there. And then, oh yeah, just hits the grass. And then goes off into the wall and then hits just where the barrier joins. And that's what happened to TY. Okay, here's another angle of what happened to TY. So we're going down the hill. TY gets a bit slidey through there, goes on the grass, loses control over the curb, and then it goes off and then just hits where that wall starts. So after TY's demise, Cyrex in 3rd still, but Callum up to 4th, Task 1 5th, Twilight 6th, Jamo is 7th, Rod is 8th, so Rod is doing well to catch up in this one. I think he's liking this layout a bit more. He has been helped by a few people's crashes, but still, good to see him on the pace. You can just see how much cornering speed Rodders can carry with that, with no weight on board compared to the 200 kilos of Jamo. That weight having a serious effect on people, especially up the hill here. Once around the corners, it will not help the tyre wear one bit and the corner speed, but also it will really affect the uphill straight line speed and acceleration, which is one thing that you don't want on a track like this, but the weight will affect differently on different tracks. As we go up the hill with Cyrex, trying to catch up to Neil from that mistake he made a lap or two ago. So it is currently Team Orange in the lead, which is Bidzster. Team Green second, Neil. 3rd is Cyrex. For Team Black, even though the car's got more blue on than black, so we'll have to have a word about those liveries. But because Team Blue and Team Black looking very, very similar there. As we go to Callum, who's actually Team Blue, so you'll get a good comparison. See, they've still got the same sky blue on, but I know the Cyrex one's got a bit more black on, but that blue's not really helping me to pick out the team colours. But we'll see, because if you look there's Callum and there's Tass, so the blue very similar. As Twilight goes round in the RPM Porsche. Rodder's looked a bit sideways in the background there, but I think he's okay. Jamo further back, so he's got past Jamo now. So Jamo again struggling with the weight of that car. This is what I aim for in this championship, with the weight, to try and really mix up the order and make it a bit harder for people that are at the front, to try and make the championship a bit more consistent. And I think it's working, because Jamo's on maximum weight, and everyone that's been on maximum weight so far, even in the race previously, has struggled. And speaking of struggling, Rodas is off the track, 7th place. Jamo's going to go around the outside. Not even the weight will hinder him up the hill that time, compared to Rodas making a mistake. So Rodas makes a mistake, down to 8th. TY's closing up now in 9th place. So Team Yellow not doing very well here. Team Yellow 9th and 10th. So again, not the best race for them. As we go back to Neil Farmack, who's still got Cyrex behind him. Still running quite close together, just waiting for each person to make a mistake, because Neil goes quite wide. There he's on the grass, almost into the wall. Whoa. Skinny your teeth away from the wall, but Neil's going to have less speed going down here. He just posted his previous lap was the fastest lap of the race for him. And he's off again. He's really losing it here. He's got the pace, but he's just not consistent. who makes another mistake, and Sarek will be even closer to him this next time round, as Jamo and TY now are close together. So Rodders has got passed by TY as well. TY looking to make up some more places here, and Jamo's got full weight on board. You can see TY's all over the back of him. He might even be able to go around the outside of him here, because he's just got that corner advantage, but Jamo's still holding his own. He's going to give him room, I think, just about as we go onto the straight, but this is where TY will be able to close up with the less weight on board. And look, he's almost alongside as we come to the next corner, up the inside into turn 1. I would imagine he'll be able to outbrake him. Yes, he will. Into the first corner. TY takes 7th place. Jamo has to fold for 8th, but again, Jamo will just try and stay with TY now and let him pull him up to a few other people if he can. Meanwhile, battle for second hotting up. Neil Farmack and Cyrex still very close together. So Neil, after that last lap, making a few mistakes. But he's into the chicane now. Oh, he goes wide again! But Cyrex follows him. They're both following each other. Cyrex, don't follow Neil. I think he's lost. So Neil keeps on wanting to blend in with the grass. That's probably why his car's so green. Callum again struggling with that chicane. So that chicane catching a lot of people out. You've really got to try and slow down for that middle apex, and then sacrifice the left-hand part of the corner for the other one. So we'll just see that bit there. We have to sacrifice that bit in order to get the car straight and go up the hill, as Seat 1 perfectly shows us there. Well executed there by Seat 1. Meanwhile, TY and Jamo still battling it out, even though they've got a weight difference. But TY still manages to stay ahead. As we look at Cyrex and Neil again, no change there. Callum and Task 1 running close together. Team Blue, Team Black, even though they both look blue. Round the last corner. And it's the last lap. I never realised it went that quick, so I enjoyed it that much. Bidzster wins, Cyrex in 2nd, Neil Farmack in 3rd, Callum 4th, Task 1 5th. I do apologise for that, ladies and gentlemen. I was enjoying the race that much, I didn't realise it were ending. Twilight in 6th, TY 7th, Jamo 8th, Nick Hash 9th, Rudders 10th, Seat 1 is 11th, and Mr. Slow One in 12th position. So we'll just get those points confirmed for you now. So as we come back from those points, sorry about missing the end of that race, but I was enjoying it that much, I didn't even realise it ended. Okay guys, let's get those results then. So Bidzster was the winner in that one. He'll carry maximum ballast into the next one. He finished 5 seconds ahead of Cyrex and Neil in 2nd and 3rd. Callum was 4th. Task 1 5th. So again, they'll carry the weight into the next one. Twilight in 6th. TY in 7th place, Jamo in 8th after carrying that maximum ballast, so just shows you that the weight is working in this championship. Nick Hash in 9th, again he got the car started in this one, which was good, the glitch faded away. Rodders in 10th, Seek 1 in 11th position, and Mr. Slow On rounds off the 12. Bidzster with the fastest lap in that one then, with a 1:38.723. So there's Bidzster, our winner of that one. So Bidzster will carry maximum ballast in the last race, and also he will start from 5th place because the top 5 get reversed, so Task 1 will be on pole position for that one. So hope you enjoyed, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.